So we have some numbers for the Valentine's Day week box office, and, well, it's not looking good for Madam Web. She brought in about $5 million yesterday for her big debut on Valentine's Day. And now the projected domestic for Madam Web is $20 million, which is pretty sad. This movie has a small budget, too. I mean, compared to other Hollywood bloat. So it only, I think, needs to make 400 something million, somewhere between 3 and 4 to make money. And I don't think it's going to make that, despite the small budget. I guess we'll have to see what the international numbers are for this movie, but I'm going to guess they probably won't be that good. The Marvels didn't do very good internationally. I don't think this one will either. If any movie is going to make money, it would be the MCU movie that people at least have heard of, unlike Madam Web, which is, I mean, how many people know who she is? I would have guessed a lot of Spider-Man fans really don't even know who she is. The old one's been dead for a while. So this is where we're at. Bob Marley going to do $30 million. This movie will probably do okay. I don't think this has a high budget. I actually kind of want to. I like movies like this Bob Marley biopic, like musical biopics. I usually like. There's so many good ones. Walk the Line is one of my favorites. The Queen one was pretty good. I think, what was it called? Bohemian Rhapsody. The Doors with Val Kilmer. That's a classic. So usually movies like this are okay. Sometimes they get it wrong. Like that Elvis movie I thought was shit. This one, maybe it'll be good. I like Bob Marley, so maybe I'll check it out. I don't know if I'm going to go to the theaters to see it, but I'll probably watch it eventually. So this is where we're at. Madam Web sitting at a strong 59% user score. A little bit higher than I expected, to be honest. It was in the 60s yesterday, but as more people see it, the score starts to go down and down. Got a couple more things. You want to know why Hollywood is shit and why movies like this exist? The perfect example that I can show you are the writers for this movie. How do these guys keep getting work? So, Matt Sazama and Burke Sharpless wrote the movies Dracula Untold, The Last Witch Hunter, Madam Web, Morbius, and Gods of Egypt. In fact, this is their entire body of work. Here's that Matt guy's IMDb right here. He's also known for Power Rangers. Was that on there? Yeah, that's not even on this one. So that's the difference in this one. He also did the Lost in Space series. 28 episodes. I don't know if that series was any good. Actually, it has a 7.3. But for the most part, I don't think most of this is very well received. I've seen most of these movies, and they're all dog shit. The other guy is Burke Sharpless, also known for Power Rangers. So, yeah, they work on all their stuff together, and they are a shit team. I don't know if it's maybe their collaboration or what, but this is not a good body of work. And, you know, when you look at Hollywood and all the shit comes out, like, why are these two... Like, imagine sitting in a room and you're coming up with an idea for a movie, and you're saying, we're going to get Matt and Burke to write it. You really think that's going to be a hard-hitting hit? You think that's going to be a box office juggernaut? And shame on Sony for hiring these guys over and over. Hired them 2 times now. You're going to hire them again? Like, this is their body of work. And they'll probably get hired again. Instead of finding, you know, I don't know, somebody that can write good scripts, they're just going to hire these guys again eventually when all they've made is 6 strikes. They should have put Power Rangers on this list too. I don't know. Well, let me see. What is the critic score for that movie? Yeah, this one is still at 51%. So 51% rotten. That one wouldn't looked as nice. It wouldn't have looked as nice on the graphic. That's why it's not on there, because everything else on here is at least under 30%. It's still rotten. Should have put it on here. So everything that they've done, yeah, in this movie, not a great movie. Definitely the weakest of anything American Power Rangers wise. Could have been good, but they didn't do it right. So I gotta say, they're awful. And yet they keep giving these guys million-dollar projects to run and write. And it's like, why? Why are you doing that? Like, you're just wasting money. Obviously, whatever they make isn't going to be good. This is the problem of Hollywood in general, is a lot of talentless people keep getting handed hundreds of millions of dollars to make dog shit. Bring in somebody that loves what they're doing and is actually good at it. That's my advice. But, what do I know? I'm just some dude on YouTube. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. Do you disagree? Do you think some of these movies here are actually good? Give me your thoughts on that. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals. And I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.